Ottawa Junior Senators leading the Pembroke Lumber Kings 5-2 after 40 minutes. We're celebrating the 1972-73 Lumber Kings tonight. With me now, Gord Barratt. Welcome back to Pembroke, Gord.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Really great to see you. You had a bit of a hike. You drove up from Florida to come and see us, but you live in the Hastings area here in Ontario. When you came into this building, 72-73, it wasn't a good time to see this building. That was a big year of snow, and they had these temporary rafters to protect the roof. They were worried about it being compromised. Looks a lot better now, doesn't it?
Well, I can tell you that when we rolled in here about 5:15 today, and I walked in, and the place looks great. It's nice and bright. It brought back fond memories. I was walking around the building, and I can tell you, it was really something. But when I first came here in 1973, holy mackerel, it was dark. One end of the building had big wooden timbers to prevent the roof from caving in. The dressing rooms were dark and kind of depressing, and I thought to myself, oh my God, what have I got myself into?
But you got yourself into something pretty good. That was one heck of a hockey team, went to the Centennial Cup final.
I certainly did, and I can tell you, the magic of this building grew on me. The character of this place, the people, the fans, the support that the community gave to the Pembroke Lumber Kings back in those days was phenomenal, and it was magical, to say the least.
How's tonight been? Seen a lot of old buddies that you haven't seen in a while.
Oh, geez, I've been down talking just with Murray Thrasher and Randy Mones. Everybody's down in the corner there, and we're all talking. I was with Rod in the dressing room after he was on the ice, and he scored 2 goals. Not bad.
He looked pretty good.
Not bad. And just reminiscing about our times together, and learning about where people are, where they're living now, what they did for a living throughout the last 50 years, and kids, grandchildren, hobbies, all that kind of stuff. I was just talking to Murray Thrasher. He's traveled all over the world with scuba diving.
Yeah.
It's really good to meet guys and find out what people are doing.
So let me just wrap this up with just a couple of thoughts about that 72-73 team. You went all the way to the Centennial Cup final. It didn't work out. It wasn't the storybook ending that you had hoped for. But what sort of memories do you take from that team? What has stuck with you all these years?
Oh, geez, there's so many individual stories for sure. Anecdotally, there's lots of stories. The friendships. My good friend Bobby Wright, who convinced me to come here. He's down in Greensboro, North Carolina. I talked to him on the phone and tried to encourage him to come. He was very disappointed. He says, I've got a back surgery, and he says, I just can't make the trip. He was so disappointed that he couldn't come. The memories that I had here, playing on this ice surface, the fans, the support that we got here. When we came to the rink, we had this whole swagger. We knew we felt good, and we came to win. There was never any thought that we were going to lose, ever.
When you walked out tonight on that red carpet, I was watching all of you as you went out there. You could feel it. You could feel the energy. It felt pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did feel good, for sure. And I have to thank you for putting this together and bringing the players and myself. My wife's here, and and I got a good friend that came with me, and it's and I like sharing it with my family and that type of thing. And you're right, it was a bit of a good feeling to go out there, and it just, Marty Gannon's beside me there, and I felt bad for him, but at the same time I was proud of him. And when the national anthem was being sung, he stood right up and paid respect. And I thought, wow, that's what it's all about. It's about building character, building friendships, long-lasting friendships. Pat Hahn, I told him off a little bit. I said he's running a golf tournament and he never invited me. So apparently I'm coming next year.
Well, I knew you'd be here. I knew that would come out of this reunion. I look forward to that. I'll see you at the tournament.
Absolutely.
It's always a great time. Gord, it's been great to have you back, and you're always welcome here. As an alumnus of the Lumber Kings, we hope you'll come back again.
Well, thank you.
Gord Barratt, one of the members of the 72-73 Pembroke Lumber Kings, here tonight as we celebrate 5 decades since that great team took the ice. Ottawa leading Pembroke 5-2 after 40 minutes. We'll be back with the third period in just a few moments.